Hello. I don't know why it looks so dark, but whatever. Anyway, we're back with some Hildibrand. This is gonna be part 3. It looks like Hildibrand's like a 5-part boy. Um, so we're gonna be on to the next section of that. Akuma is here for now, but he'll be stepping out and maybe back in periodically. Or he'll just leave. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
But yeah, I had to find where the heck to go, and I did. I did find it, so we're good on that. Oh, hang on. That's do the window then. It really is like a coin toss of which one's gonna work for the day. So we're gonna do some more Hildibrand nonsense. If anyone remembers, it's been like half the playthrough since I've played it. I checked, and the last one was 26, and we're on 43. So I don't remember the voices I did, but I know that it's insane. And I remember the story pretty decently, considering how nuts it is. All right, so I have to talk to Ellie. 8-armed and dangerous. They did a sneak peek of it being in a coliseum. Shen, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on Victor's spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sight on. Have you visited the Coliseum of late? There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. They say Master Firegeese will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. Chairman, Master Firegeist, sits in the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it that he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast. With his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he sells for a living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague Scanolin is an Ulda covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Okay. I like how painful it is trying to figure out how to say these names. You can always just like, give me a second. I need to sound this out.
That's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Bovo Boethius Bohemian gently pats Flan Kitty Famfrit.
It's fun.
Just casual interaction. It's not pat. There's a gently pat prompt. Just makes me think of Squidward and Patrick being like, gently grasp it. Annalyn. Yes, I'm a busy man. You're looking for a small task. I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelin. She's a friend of mine. Now, what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie? If it isn't the Mithril Eye Star Reporter. Come to have a laugh at Ganelin's expense before returning to pen your latest front-page feature, eh? Oh well. Just promise me you put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot at the Coliseum. Oh, I just realized my mic is so far away. My bad. There's strange things afoot at the Coliseum. Bugger all. It's a travesty, I tell you. Oh, that's some legs. Oh my god. Oh god. That one guy's underwear didn't look like underwear for a second. Hotch, Hugh, and hey Mo, what's the matter? And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The four of you will compete for the cup together, yes? I fear an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap, my arse. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subliger. I feel like that's another name for his underwear, and I also hate that. Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Oh. Hutchin! Should we not be resting your wounds? But forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Do not berate yourself, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Montravilles. Fight is won. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by arsing about in Ved. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you, I'm always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras. I want each one to ring out over the Sagoli. I like how they did put in the effort of giving these 4 dudes different faces.
They do put some effort into Hildibrand.
The Montravilles. Aye, Hutchin tells it they took their name from a training partner they met at the first Railgar, a man they admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Oh no. Consider me not the least bit interested. Talks of the attack on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Ah, yes, I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Relief Challenge, gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum halls. I'll send word to the gateman, Yu Baya. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid. Come, Shen, we've got a case to crack. No, it's just a normal marker. You're from the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means, you are free to enter. I am Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing, you know the deal, yes? And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Who am I to argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself. Ask away, me girl. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our tourney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution.
Needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his sublet. Looks like we've got ourselves another, Those two aren't in the entry books. Oh, they're here.
And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector Brydian. As efficient as ever, I see.
A true gentleman eschews violence, Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and I'll try to be brief. I was wondering what you might ask. Master Firegeist has spared no expense in making the Mythil Cup, the most lucrative tourney. I'm like biting my own tongue talking.
I have to go.
Okay.
Have fun, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
This Colosseum has ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection. The Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside of Corn. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither. But I don't care how many faces he's got. We've nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it, I haven't all day. What? Being in the vault is fine, Brydian. And technically you failed every time. I fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you aren't Mr. Many-Faces and another of his elaborate get-ups? Now, if you want to get your hand on the spoils, you'll have to claim them as any other would, in battle. As a matter of fact, what with the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Sorry, that was soft throaty enough. Now, where did our receptionist go? Off over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee.
Give me a moment, will ya? I've only got 8 arms, or were they legs? You called? I was about to give the lovely Miss Avila the grand tour. Inspector Hildibrand, look, he's purple.
Astute as never, Nashu. This color, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. That's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it that he was one of the many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge's Guild. They're going to seal him away in the hole in the desert with the others, when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace, I'll do anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs around the Colosseum.
And I'm ever glad they did, I tell you. This job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her.
Oh, I dare not know who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There was only one who will claim the victor's spoil, and that is me.
Oh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now who's the chump who wanted to get pummeled by my lovely little Avi?
I'm making it me. No gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them. I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done. Shen will be entering the Shen will be entering the tournament on my behalf. ShenShiney, you do look like a shiny. Well, bug at me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when the warrior of light stood in my coliseum. Technically, when this is released, I would be more famous than that by now, I think. Hear that clink clink? Clinkin'? That's the sound of gil pouring into our coffers when the public finds out the true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mythril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to sign, Ulti. With Shen, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some curious injury. The gladiatrix, Avila, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Aha, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep Shen here safe. Let us return to Ganaleon and see what he can tell us about these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at the first opportunity. Okay, so we just have to go back to the front of the Coliseum. You again? I've already told you that. What? Into the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you. But in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. Don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of being matched up with Avila in the preliminary round, and earned himself a bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting up back at the Pugilists Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? Sounds like he just lost, dog. Considering the name of this questline is 8-armed and dangerous, I'm worried about the 8-armed tentacle boy. But they wouldn't, like, make it that obvious, right? Alright, give me a second. Good. Every time I pull my nose, I'm like always worried that I'm not quite out of frame and everyone's just watching me. But I checked and I was like, okay, good, I'm not visible. Come to have a good old laugh at Raging Old Rat's expense, have ye? Well, you're not the first. I say you're not a man that... There's not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy. Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand Mandeville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me at exactly how it is you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Gentlemen, my arse. Have you not a wit of delicacy? Never mind. Look at the records. May say I lost, but I will admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout it out at the top of my lungs, if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade. Some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl's up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in jail as we speak. The girl's Alamegan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? That's kind of sad. Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some man of sorcery, as the fellow says. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boor. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would be hardly out of the question. Yes, I see it now. Two unfortunate souls, shunned by those round them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of flying wind in every way. Avila and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible! Your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? He's gonna be right. Master Ultros should still be at the Colosseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off to whencesoever he came. In the Colosseum, okay. What? Why does it look like it's the wrong way? The heck am I? When did I get so, like, far away? Or, I mean, I feel like I'm, like, secretly somewhere closer than I think I am. But we'll just teleport. Phew! I'm okay. Oh, it's Tentacle Boy. Oh. Shh, friend, and look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles. The unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the Galatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks! Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Oh ho, what's this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. Our quarry's on the move. Quick, Nashi, we must pursue. Yeah, this is here, I guess. the heck am I again? Mr. Ulti seems to have found himself another Galatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I'd reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. Another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with those girls, anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them? Oh god. I'm guessing his dad shows up then. Based on that screenshot. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Here we are expecting him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, yes. Now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dower Meadow is back at the Colosseum. Dower Meadow back at the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Colosseum and speak with Dower Meadow. Follow him, and we shall in turn miss Avila's whereabouts. Upon which we shall follow her to see if she's indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Hehehe. Or am I? Come on now, I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids, I hate to ink and run, but then again, I am an octopus. Oh, he's just out here. Okay. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avila, you say? You say something... She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you, though. If you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. The poor bugger Ganalayan tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was gonna rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm me up for the tourney, that might just be the ticket. Ha ha ha. I can assure you that there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. We're gonna interview her without... Or just watching her, right? I realize I might be need to teleport. Blackbrush Station. Wait, I can just pay and go. This is not the Aethernet. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let us keep watching from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you there is no cause for concern? The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered long enough. But my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Raubon Alden won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will boast of the wealth of our people 1,000, no 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the Uldons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. I'm guessing she's innocent. I mean, normally the first person to go after is innocent, right? Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I should have told you before you signed up. Now come, we have a suspect to pursue. You're trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Does he think we're trying to steal Avila? Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosives will set this. See that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me, preposterous. Could it be that musclehead is as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me, heave-ho. I'm gonna land on him. You've gotta be kidding me! Oh gosh. It's far. Can I fly? Oh, I can fly. Oh my god. That maiden in mining god must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke of. Let us listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed no hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from histamines, sun-silk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. Poor little girls in shabby clothes offering objects of pity and scorn for the Uldon upper crust. Those days are over. After our claimed victory, we shall take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud, no matter how humble our birth. If we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Helgelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than your worth, but worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Avi, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile upon you, sister, and be safe. A moving display of sisterly love I've not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kiddies, Uncle Ulti had it up to here with you. You think you could just fall into this pit and die like a good little girl? I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer, closer. Not you, you idiot. No need for concern, friends. I've simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and am pleased to report that it seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Ah, hero. Now shall we return to Ul'dah? The mithril cup will be starting before long. And the last thing we want after all of this is to lose our bout by forfeit. How could that be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seemed completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm going to show mercy to you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around. Give me a break! Or is it big enough to fit him if it was that small for Hildibrand? I guess octopuses can technically squeeze in small spaces, right? Yeah. So much back and forth. Good thing my loading time is short now. And Ulti is injuring people. But he might be injuring people just to, like, get the girls? Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector's senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. The heck is on his head? This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Mahaha. Say hello to a not-so-friendly friend of mine at the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Those bruises on him? Is that what the... Oh, I think it's, I guess, bruises from falling in the hole, and he has bandages on them. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all night. His dad stopped him. My chimera! Who is this half-naked fool? So he sensed his father. Father, could it be that you are that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you. Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Eldar. If you've not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Mandeville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound man is the inspector's father. Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. Ugh, just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival if there ever was one. Who is it? Chicken? Gilgamesh. What happened with him? I thought he ran away or something. Hildy, Jen, I have been waiting for this day. Look who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day. There is no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Jen is a formidable foe. That sounds like high praise coming from a big fellow like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Jen, I will not fall so easily this time. So we did fight him and beat him before. Well, it looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them, but if that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. Maha! Yeah, he's a very large octopus to not notice, following us. A supplely twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Thank you. Ow. Oh, thank you. Looks good. It was given meat. Actually, it's gonna be too hot. Nobody here but us octopods? Octopodes? Look forward to next life is a masterpiece, fiend. He's gonna catch up. Can't outrun a Mandeville man. What? Muscleheads, I hate them! Wish we could just talk in the Coliseum so I'd have to waste so less time, like, running back and forth. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that, I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite the crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I'd hoped to uncover more of Miss Avila's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Ooh, I definitely saying some words weird. Trouble with truffles. Curious. Okay. Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Coliseum to apprise ourselves of the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle's not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Unfortunately, Hildibrand's voice has become too normal. I don't know what to do with him, actually. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby-looking octopus, I tell ya. They don't pay me enough for this. Wait, I want to check. Okay, I got a warning that the audio wasn't coming through, and I was like, God, what's happening? But that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Bunga! What's behind this door? Ah, Master Ultros, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us to as... Egads! Who gave you those ghastly bruises? Oh my god, there's more. Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Don't get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Bunga! Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8, Is there someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you the idea. I am simply, fumigating the place. Pests like yourself. Don't you have a little battle to go fight? Bunga! Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, bunga, gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered and bruised, bested by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work, I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Shen, if you would come with me for a moment, I love this burn. I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Iodine is not. Oop. I was actually trapped for a second. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she's implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It's not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our eight-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Uldar's taverns and houses of pleasure. I suspect that he's using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. But there's also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be a source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means I also fear your life is still in danger. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It's still a stab in the dark, but the contents may provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. I'm bringing garbage. Sapphire Avenue. Okay. How on earth? I guess this trash is labeled. My god. Also, it's kind of sad that the trash just gets thrown in this alley. I like how they make you run so back and forth. They're like, you were just in the Gladiators Guild and we made you go somewhere else. Do you want to go right back to the Gladiators Guild? Because we definitely are just going to make you go right back. Well, let me see what you've found. Now what have we here? Ah, yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails. And what's this? A sack, even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. If that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Sinto's Sundries. It would seem this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let's pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us to the exact nature of their partnership. Back that far, okay. Again, I love how they're like, and then we make you go back. Then we make you go forward, and then we make you go back. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? I'm sorry, man, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, no replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now did Ultros send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles, can you believe it? What with the impressive price and that, distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to... No, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Inspector Brydium, it wounds me that you'd sneak off and conduct your investigation without me. And to steal shut away here, this gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle, an acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many of an old Dawn gourmet. I particularly enjoyed them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum. Oh, we're already to the Colosseum, my god. This third part was pretty fast then. Friar Dean has seen enough in confidence for the day. Friar Dean's fucking done. What's the weather today? I'm like sweating my butt off in this room right now. It's not that as hot as I thought. Well, that merchant has proved to be a spectacular waste of time, which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battle begins. Here's the plan, Shen. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? Okay, so we found out Avila is maybe cheating in some way. But I don't really know how that's connected to the other guy. This is just like another... Like, the whole thing with the wedding, right, is that the thief said he was going to take it. The whole thing of the other quests was like, thief's going to take the whatever. With this one, and that's what we were investigating. With this one, they're having us investigate the case of like who's taking out these other fighters, more so than the actual like theft. Which I guess makes sense in a sense too. You don't want to just like keep retreading same pattern the whole time. There you are. I was close to starting this melee without you. Do not be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place? With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has that Master Firegeese himself has taken my proposal, is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for bright for old Dour Meadow. Oh my god. So what say ye? Are you ready to get your arse kicks? Gah! Oh, we fighting. Oh, I gotta get ready. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Oh, there really aren't many of us. Why do I feel like I recognize Crab Hand Man? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers. Why can't I speak? Plutocrats and paupers. Open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Amagine and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. Is about to begin. I'm gonna move the mic a little bit, now that I need to use my left hand. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Who will it be, the tempestuous Avila of Alamigo, Shen, the famed warrior of light, or who is that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Fucking Humberbatch. Hi, Shen. Solo can't call your lifeline Akuma. I know. I have to fight by myself. Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged puzzle purveyor of pain? Just dropped him? That sounds like that hurts. That looks like that hurts.
Maha! Here I am. Did you miss me?
Aye, I'd say we'd have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin.
All right, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive.
And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Okay, so we are right. They're working together. The stance is very interesting, though. But then it doesn't... There's something with the sword, I guess. But it sounds like their only plan is to team up together and then Ultros lose on purpose. Look at Avila's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction there. They breed him tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. Oh. Hildibrand was too busy posing to notice what was happening. My god. You are next. Him just hovering in the background makes this kind of boring.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets whiffed of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Afah!
Does he bring out the chimera?
Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roast truffles. All this fighting is giving Uncle Ulti appetite. Is it time for dinner yet?
You've done nothing.
Wait a minute. Roasted truffles?
Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from.
That meddling musclehead.
What's taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open the gate at once. Funga? Why are we letting it in then?
What's that monstrosity?
There's a face on its butt.
Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Can I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps?
What a fascinating friend you have here, Ulti. Why, just look at the charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Funga! Okay, he's... Oh god. Man just had to sneeze.
Could it be Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade? It was that monster all along. The girl played us all for fools.
Oh. So behind the gate. Okay, I see. I was like, what the fuck's happening? So all the like wind sweeping whatever was just that thing sneezing at the truffles?
Don't look at me, it was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus.
You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend.
I just want to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower. Has Uncle Ulti ever lied to you?
Oh, this is sad.
What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, a lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get? Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to. My sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules now. If Uncle Ulti may be so bold. I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Shen here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of Light? Aye, that's what we want to see. Ultros, Ultros, Ultros. Wow, they really... Yeah, he doesn't care. Well, this is the most unprecedented turn of events, but who might deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatali, the fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm has settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages. We're doing a new fight? What the? Oh, he's got stuck up there. Okay, so we're doing a new fight with him. Oh! Did we get Hildibrand down, or did we just let him fall? So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would have been positioned so as to appear as if it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Shen. Let us make for Halatali. I like we're just leaving him on the ground. Camp Dry Bone. I believe I can fly. That was not supposed to be a reference. It's just I can actually fly in these old areas, which I haven't been able to do in the new area. Well, this tourney's turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's arse. Haha. Now I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the 2 is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends to the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Oh my god, it's like an actual duty finder. Holy cow. 7 of them? The dragon's neck. One to 8 players. Oh my god, I have to do this by myself? It's gonna take forever. Maybe. I mean, I think it's gonna be. It's 4 DPSs, but 2 tanks and 2 healers. This is a pretty big party. Okay, well then we can, this is gonna take a while. Should I just go to the golden saucer? This guaranteed is gonna take a while. This is like a lot of people to wait for. Also wild that it's the Vanderbilt. It's kind of cool because you like, oh, the Manderville Golden Saucer, right? And then once you play the Hildibrand thing, you're like, the Manderville Golden Saucer? Also, my god, is it hot. Cards. Always cards. There's the card area. Rebuild of 3 hearts is the one I'm still on. I can't remember if hers is easier hard. Oh, Ascension. God damn. I'm so bad at this. Holy shit. Just commence him. I'm shocked it was that fast. Combatants, the final competition will be held atop the dragon's neck. So we can't fall off the platform. I have no idea how to fight this. God, so large. Oh, wrong button. Woo! I don't know which one we're supposed to be fighting first, honestly. Let's fight you while he does that. Huh? What happened to me? I got imped! How do I unimp myself? I don't think anyone else knows because we're just all attacking like this. God, thought you had me. I've got more lives than I do arms. Oh my god, we're finally back. God, I was an imp for so long. Oh, there's the wrong button. Fuck! Oh no! Oh, we can go back on? I thought we were like literally stuck. Ah, I'm a little imp again. Oh fuck. What does it mean to be out of bounds then? Oh, I can't get back on. Ow! God damn it! Let's just wait. Or I should stop jumping up on this side. Oh my god. She get rid of type and then he's so fucking annoying. Fuck! No! I realized he was coming at me. I need to stay away. I need to watch his face, honestly. Oh yeah, type in. He's so annoying! I did terrible. Go watch it again. It looks like such a fool. Oh my god, did we cook him? And Shen claims the Mistral Cup. It's definitely very interesting duty finder. It's like, usually it's like running around stuff, but this one's pretty fast. Need! I want to wind up Ultros. I don't think I want to get it. Good show, Shen. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Why did we do it here? This other person with me definitely did it for the Hildibrand quest, because they're also a little sprout like me. God, can you imagine if I hit abandon? I wonder if I'd have to like redo all of it. Woo! It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now let us take a look at the relic our champion has won. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. Or something's it's gonna be stolen while it's open or whatever. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Firegeese himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure, the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilferer. Gah. Oh, it's there still. Okay, I need to just walk over and grab it. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates. The opening act drag on overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. Is it? Man of that, no, okay. I thought for a second it was gonna be, Gilgamesh. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Dude, I would just grab the ring first, though. Fight for it all you like. I'm gonna keep it on my hand. Just go and take the ring! Go and take the ring! Vile fiend, mark my words. You've stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Mandeville name. Strong-ass chicken. Okay, Gilgamesh should show up. I think not, Hildibrand. Greg, tis always a pleasure to be reunited with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Grab the ring. You're behind him. Shen, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Can I not just grab the ring while this is happening? Gilgamesh. Oh, sorry. Vile thief. Is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Oh, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already. Gonna shoot all of us? Mr. Typhon, just a moment. I'm sure I have tissue here somewhere. I like the idea that a tissue is enough. Wait, the sneeze was enough to push people up, and we're not strong enough to be pushed? Or are we too heavy? Just fighting it? Or all of us not pushed up, I mean. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. There's shaky cam in it, even. Is that his dad? Giving up so soon, are we? That doesn't sound like the words of a Mandeville man. The slow motion walk-in. Stop. You can just launch him. God. But of course, brilliant father, the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll just be like Dalamud. Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian Mandeville. Skyward, as only a Mandeville can! You missed. Father, you know not your own strength! I was gonna say, I'm like, that seems faster than necessary. $997, $998, $999. Why is the chicken there? I hate this angle. These legs, they look strangely familiar. Ah, put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. I feel like you could just jump there yourself. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you've been a most attentive audience. That key, bloody hells! God seize the fiend at once! You waited till now if you had guards? Go to the vault. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous. It's, the dim lighting. Yes, if you just step over here. Did he steal it? Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I have been, whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself, Miss Sevilla. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Helgelina, and nothing more. I suppose I was, at that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tail you to the Nanawa mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. She just gonna be like, okay. Ugh, you have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not be easily regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly the second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend stole, a pattern that betrays his true intentions. So the first prize was a fake, second prize was real, though. It's not as expensive. The Treaty Blade. Azema's Virtue, the Ring of Inquiry, all relics with quite a history. Or, to be more precise, relics from the era of the Baladians. Is he going to pretend like he thought of it? Oh, if that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Beladian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. It's all for a museum. He's a real-life Indiana Jones. Who's hitting in the face this time? Oh, it's huge. Oh my god, they're just trying to kill Briardian. That's pretty good. I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us, but what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Belladia come one. Where the 4 treasures of Belladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blading light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. Yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. Four sacred relics from Beldia, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day, if rumors are to be believed. It would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an Uldan collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul in the brass blades, and now a mining magnate in the stone torches. Is there any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Uldans would lie with the perpetrator rather than its victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the Syndicate, perhaps the Sultana herself? Aha, then it will be his downfall, for the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Ahem, just one moment if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Belladia, and that shall be Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires all of us with that great confidence. Well, the dad fully sees him. What was that? No, it couldn't be. Huh. He thinks God but may need a new pair of spectacles. I don't think you ever need a new pair of spectacles. Is it cutscene time? It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belladia. As the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed! Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Will our hero be the one to do what only a Mandeville can? Hildibrand will return in her last vow. What? They did all black and white. Are they gonna do noir now? Proposing. the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually look like? I have. And how they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well, see you next time. And how did they freeze in midair like that? Okay, so the next Ellie is in the Coliseum. This is the thing. Okay. All right, then we finished a Hildy. The next one will take too long, so we can't do it. So I mean, I don't know when we'll do the next Hildy. How many Hildys are we in? Because it is like an interim thing, right? And usually I'm the one that has to not be here. So we did actually. This was part 4. This was part 3 of Hildibrand because I did 2 back to back, but it does take like a while each. And then, oh yeah, the last one is the end. So before the fall, looks like it's the last set of Hildibrand quests. So the next Hildibrand interim will be the last one. And then afterwards, after we finish Hildibrand, I think if we have to have like another like kind of interim day sort of thing, then I'll have to just play something else. Just because like I don't think like Hildibrand's like a fun little side story thing that we can go through. But once that's done, like then there's not much to do else other than wait for a commander turn. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with Baldur's Gate. So that's gonna be fun. And then here, I'll put out the whole schedule just to be easy about it, because our schedule is changing a little bit. So Tuesday, I will be starting Dishonored as my playthrough. And then here's the Discord as well. People that are not in the chat, of course, that are watching this in VOD. All those links and more are in the description as well. Come on, Nightbot. Nightbot is definitely slow on YouTube, I will say. It like has to think about it. Come on, it works, but it's there we go. All right, so Monday Baldur's Gate, Tuesday Dishonored, Wednesday the VODs have been changed to Diablo 4. Thursday is TFT again, and then Friday is going to be Digimon Hacker's Memory. Saturday is the VODs right now are Prey. The playthrough of that is a little bit longer, but like I never made it to that game because I'm literally like, you could tell my face is just horrified through that playthrough. So if you want to just watch me suffer, that's a good place to do that, because like I literally got so scared I couldn't finish that game. Like again, you could freeze on almost any spot in that playthrough and my face is just like the whole time. So those are actually pretty interesting, although I played pretty scared. And I think the Nightmare Monster one, did the Nightmare Monster one already come out? Because that one was definitely me like freaking out, not gonna lie. Let's see, videos. Yeah, the Nightmare Monster one just came out, so you can watch the VOD for that. And then, other than that, I think that's it. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone that came and hung out today. If it is morning for you, good morning. If it is night, good night. Oh, where's the ending? Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.